cry about it.
Hello? Hello?
This is Ashley Tisdale, and you're watching Game Exchange, where this week we're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's and House of Ashes.
I hate this matchup.
Why? I just wanted to talk about FNAF, man. We had to fit it in there somewhere, dude.
We should have done FNAF 1 with a different thing, and then we should have done FNAF 2 with Little Hope.
No, man. I asked to play Resident Evil. I didn't even want to play this again. We have a playthrough of this up or going up as we speak. But I've just been itching to play FNAF. I've been a fan of the series since it came out, or at least since that Markiplier video came out. And man, I've never played it. I've never played it all the way through. I played the mobile version in like 2015. But to be honest with you, I'm not much of a horror gamer. I'm a little chicken shit, to be frank.
Yeah, it was just really surprising to me. I really just
you didn't think?
I just don't understand that.
I don't know, man. Because I'm like a little psycho or something.
I don't know. I used to be like really scared of like the most mundane stuff, and I guess I don't know. I kind of am like just sort of eerie things freak me out. I guess
I don't know,
but like I'm not. I don't know. In horror games, I'm just always thinking like I don't know. Like the fear to me is just like it's either like another layer of difficulty you got to push through, or it's fun flavoring. And like either way, I don't know. I don't. I mean, yeah, I haven't played.
I mean, for me, as I've gotten better at difficult games. During my run of games that we already talked about in Game Exchange, Titanfall 2. Yeah, I guess we haven't talked Overwatch yet, but Titanfall 2, Overwatch, Doom. During that golden age for me, I got Alien Isolation as well. Oh, also Hollow Knight. But I got Alien Isolation. And I could not get through the first portion. I don't know if that game has clear levels because I didn't make it far enough to know. I was just way too fucking scared. And that goes back to my gaming history too. Like when I was a child, I was scared of bosses that weren't even supposed to be scary. I guess they're supposed to be a little scary. Like Edge of Time, man. We talked about that in the Spider-Man Game Exchange. I played it. I owned it. I never beat that game to this day.
Wow.
Not that I haven't gone back though, is the thing. If I went back, I'd be fine. But when Anti-Venom eats Doc Ock, and I didn't even know about Monster Ock, but when he eats Doc Ock and becomes a time being of tentacles that can grab you, man, he just grabs you and eats you, man. He's like, Spider-Man is supposed to be the coolest, most capable guy of all time, and he fucks you. I don't know how else to say it. He fucks you with his tentacle arms. And I did not like that. There's also one Sonic boss from Sonic Riders or Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, to be clear. And he was like Morbius or something. He controlled gravity. He was just really fat and purple. I don't know what that says about me or my childhood. Oh yeah, so let's enough asides. Let's get into the story. We all know the story of FNAF at this point. I think. I don't know, man. Do we though? I mean, in FNAF 1, let's be specific. It keeps changing, and in FNAF 1, all we really know is that some. All right, in FNAF 1, all we really know is that some kids get stuffed. All right. Some kids get fucking killed and then stuffed, or stuffed and then killed and then stuffed.
Yes, it can be inferred through the various Easter eggs and details.
Fucking news clippings. Yeah, man, both of these games love fucking news clippings and fucking Easter eggs and shit. Except, I don't know, one of these...
Probably my favorite part of both games.
Yeah, I mean, really? I guess.
My favorite part of both... of both gameplay styles, I think even the worst. Well, even the worst.
Even the worst
stories,
collectible is something.
Even in Little Hope, I think the secrets are fun. I think the lore is fun.
I guess. Fucking Little Hope, man.
Like I'm using
alright.
that as like the worst example of like one of these games.
But
Like, even in that one, I
but
think,
in House of Ashes, a good game, the third game in the
yeah,
DPA, it's set during the Iraq War, which isn't topical at all, man.
great
You
setting.
got a colorful cast of characters in this. Yeah, great setting.
Great setup with the characters all around. I mean, like, antagonism is very rarely seen in the player characters of the Dark Pictures anthology. Like, obviously, you can play it that way to an extent, but players are more likely gonna play nice because, like, the scary music and the jump scares put the
It's
fear
like,
of
man,
God in them.
they're fucking. Yeah, spoilers for this game. They're vampires, man. It's like in the first like 10 minutes or some shit, dude. But fucking
Yeah,
yeah.
you figure it out
He,
pretty early in the act two. Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
even in Act One, you're like running from them, man. It's like, dude, there's bigger things to kill than Iraqis, dude.
Yeah, I mean the game forces conflict, but there's also a very good justification for the very conflicting sides to work together. Like, both paths are very plausible. Like, any sort of acting like an asshole that you can do in this game, it doesn't feel like
It'll get
it's coming out of
it.
nowhere.
It doesn't feel like
Um,
it's coming out of nowhere, but it does feel to me. If you were to act like an asshole, it would feel like out of character almost. Like I don't know if anybody could be so racist against another human that you see an alien vampire. You're like, I choose that. I would rather die to that than be okay with you for like
Well,
I
that's
guess
the
five
thing. It,
hours.
it it presents you with scenarios that aren't always so clean cut. It's not always like a strength in numbers scenario. Sometimes it's like, do we leave this guy behind? Like, we're in the clear. Do we go back into the lion's den to save this guy? Or, I mean, he's
I
not even one
mean,
of us. Like,
nah, man. He's literally an Avenger though. He's one of them. It's I don't know,
oh yeah,
man.
I mean, he's
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 literally
mighty.
Thor, man.
Right.
He's
Yeah, I
got
mean,
the
the
pick.
game forces inherent conflict. There is Eric, who's, sort of our cuck prince.
Mm.
Nick, who's conflicted about the war and his fellow Americans' part in it.
And
Uh,
Nick is also fucking Eric's wife, man. He's the bull. That's a
yeah.
very important part. And then man,
Yeah, Rachel is cheating on her husband Eric with Nick. Jason is racist, and
unless it's played by a black guy, but I'm a
and
black guy playing a white guy when I play as Jason. I like cosplaying, role playing. Role playing is huge.
for sure, yeah. The best choice this game makes, Salim is an Iraqi soldier, which obviously during the Iraq War, there's going to be some conflict with the Americans. I mean, the prologue sets up this conflict with the two PCs, the two, Balatu and Karum are also on opposite ends of their war.
Which they
They
look the exact same almost, man.
they definitely do not.
And I don't know, man. They looked brown to me, man. It was dark.
I mean, what? I mean, they're like probably a similar complexion, but
One has a beard, I guess.
they have different face models.
Yeah, true, true.
One of them's like twice the age of the other.
Maybe.
Yeah, twice is kind of crazy. Maybe 10 years.
I mean, yeah, one's executing the other. It kind of sucks, man. But why would you do that, man? That's your fellow brother. You're from the same motherland. On the motherland.
Yeah, I mean, blood for the blood god, basically.
Which, yeah, really is, the main conflict, man. They must learn.
To work together in order to survive the House of Ashes.
No, man, you should say the whole sentence. I was giving you, like...
They must learn to work together in order to survive the House of Ashes. I mean, like all the dark fiction anthology games, a lot of the story is hidden in secrets and clues. A lot of the story is kept hidden at the start because these games are, I guess, mostly. I mean, they are horror games, but they're really mystery games. Not that you really need to solve the mystery, but the main grab, I think, is figuring out what the hell's going on.
I guess to a certain player, I mean, yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, the game kind of holds your hand through a lot of it. I mean, if you don't pay attention to any of the collectibles, you don't watch any lore videos, it's like, all right, ancient vampires, yada yada, man. Fucking come out of pods. They're like blood, you know.
Ancient vampires, yada yada. Is that what you think?
Yeah, man.
I mean,
no, I'm saying like, yeah, without going
spoilers?
into like, well, yeah, we can do Act 3 spoilers, but I'm just saying it's like, you know, man, if that's your, you know, takeaway from this game's story and like you don't want to dig any deeper, that's like totally fine. And there's like enough intrigue in there. It's like, oh, they got these statues, man. How long have they been here? Like, you know, these fucking Brits, these old-timey Iraqis, man, they're real interested. You know, in this fucking in this House of Ashes, man, it was fucked. It seems fucked.
Old-timey Iraqis.
Yeah, the Akkadians or whatever. You know.
Yeah. No, I know. That's no. I think that's really good. The way you
No,
said it.
Yeah, no, it's totally 100% historically accurate. You know, but yeah, it's like, but like without the clues though, what I'm getting at, without the clues, the game's story works perfectly fine, I believe. It's,
Oh, sure. I'm not saying it's, I think a lot of the story, yeah, I guess I shouldn't say it's functional without the clues for sure, but discovering the clues will,
enhance.
Usually the characters will react dynamically to the information. Like, it is a choice to pick up the secrets and learn what's going on. It does affect the story sometimes, but like you said, it not that much. Functionally, you will always get to the eclipse.
I think the characters, for me, are the biggest draw. Like, you know, the secrets are, you know, fine. You know, I try to look for them. You know,
in this game, especially, I think the characters. I do like the secrets in this game a lot. I love all the lore with the vampires, with the archaeologists. I like all that stuff. The shepherds. I think all that is neat, but I do think that the characters in this game are the strongest that they are in the entire series. This might be, I mean, my favorite of all the Supermassive games. Just because of the characters.
That's fair to say. I mean, you know, Devil in Me is pretty good, but I have to say, man, Ashley Tisdale is acting her ass off in this game, man. Really compelling characters, you know. Her and Jason and Nick, you know, they all have very distinct qualities, and you know, I usually don't love triangles, but it's written pretty well here.
You know, Eric.
I mean, yeah, Eric. Sorry. Yeah, of course, Eric too. I mean, especially the way I played him, you know. It's really hard for me to play this game two ways differently because I like the story the first time. And I don't know, man. I would rather rewatch a movie than go to an alternate universe where, you know, it happens differently, I guess.
I mean, I think that's the point of the game is, like, you get to see different, and, like, I mean... Like, I don't know, explore different aspects of these characters, like see different sides of them that you wouldn't see in other timelines.
But once you choose an action for a character, it becomes out of character for them to react a different way. And now I can't remember everything exactly that I did, so I did end up seeing different things. I mean, I don't know, playing Eric, you know, sensually, you know, as a guy who wants to get his wife back, who slowly realizes that he can't, you know, and he's kind of, I wouldn't say he's an incompetent leader. He's not the greatest leader, though. He's a little rusty.
I mean, the way we played him at the end, his leg is a little rusty. The way we played him in that last playthrough, we definitely got him to the point where I think he'd be bitter enough to slime Nick if Nick survived the rhythm games that you failed. I think, man, Eric would have let him burn. Or be stabbed.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Because, all right, I don't know. Because that's the weird thing about it, man. Like, once you understand a character, right? Like, once you understand a character to have certain core traits, I don't really see a big value in seeing them completely different, because it's like, to me, Eric would never do that. To me, Eric's number one duty is his duty. Man, his number twos. And secondary to that, it's, Ashley Tisdale, which, relatable. Man, and, why would he betray that just because a subordinate of his is boinking his wife? Which, Nick, also very understandable. Nick is like, he's struggling with keeping the secret, man. He barely does, man. Jason figures it out as soon as Eric comes to the compound, I guess, man. It's like,
I mean, Nick tells him in the helicopter.
Well, he tells him without telling it. It's man, I do enjoy, his internal conflict, and most of the time in our playthroughs, he's the one who ends up telling him, even if, Rachel tells him there's someone else, early on, like, yeah, I don't think Eric puts two and two together that it's Nick. Pretty sure he probably thinks it's Jason, man. Could be Jason too, man.
Eric figures it out on his own if nobody tells him. Eric figures it out on his own because Rachel has Nick's lighter.
Yeah. Which, yeah. We already mentioned the eclipse and, like, we'll get back to the ending, but I think that's a good way to transition into gameplay. These fucking choices matter games. Man,
right.
A lot of this shit will happen no matter what you do. Man, you get to just see different dialogue, but the same set pieces will always happen. One thing...
I mean, I don't know. I disagree with your...
Man, okay, I mean, you can disprove it, but, like, the only way you will miss a set piece, I guess... I mean, maybe thinking back to Until Dawn, there are a few where it could be different slightly, but, I mean, the setup is always the same, right? Whether you're alone, whether one character's dead or alive, you will always get into the same situations and the same locations, right? Which, on one hand... Okay, give me an example here. In this game, what's one example that doesn't, like, all right, if a character dies, then what?
Okay, if Nick dies, you don't really have the final showdown with the Ancient One in the flames. You don't finish that. I guess also you don't get to see Eric leaving Nick for dead if Eric has gone down a dark path, and Nick has gone down a dark... If Eric and Nick both go down, like, dark paths, then Eric will probably kill Nick.
Right.
Inadvertently.
I guess,
like, he'll leave
I
him
feel
to
like,
die.
yeah, you can... That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, like, I'm saying, like, without a character dying, your dialogue choices won't really change that much, right? Like, without a character dying, like, the same things will happen, and usually, if a character dies...
Well, I mean, here,
if a character dies, you'll just miss their big scene instead of you saying something that leads to a completely different, payoff happening,
I mean, like we were talking about, like, with the relationship with Rachel, Eric, and Nick. I mean, that can end in multiple different ways. And like I said, they can all be alive, but based on the, like... Part of the gameplay loop, I would say, is the relationship management, and I guess relationship management / like personality management.
I mean, multiplayer, you can't even see it.
You have
to go to a menu. Yeah,
you always have to go to a menu.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes they show you right when you pause. Anyway, they're always changing it.
But. Yeah, I think that's probably I mean. Yeah, man, just press a button. It's one button. All right.
Like 2 buttons.
Okay, true. I think, shit. Yeah, man. Fucking. Yeah, the relationship management and choice management can change subtle things. I mean, like I just said, Eric can leave Nick to die, even if you do everything right to keep him alive. Eric can just ignore Nick's call for help.
Like, is that like a choice though? Is that a choice, or is that just something Eric does?
That's just something Eric, like, you're not playing as Eric when that happens. That's just something Eric will do if, like, depending on how like if Rachel chooses Nick and their relationships are all still bad with each other, because Rachel can choose Nick and Eric, but like they can still like be like friendly. They can be like, okay, you know, that's, you know, it is what it is.
She choose, bro. Let her choose, bro.
Like my
Let
first
that be a
playthrough,
lesson.
I mean, yeah, she chose to be single,
Yeah.
and
Which, like, yeah.
I mean, there's also the different ways. I mean, I don't know. You can put Rachel in a pod. I mean, there's
Yeah, she becomes a vampire type thing.
you know, there's the different characters like Clarice. Like if you bring Clarice with you, Clarice will always turn into a vampire eventually, and she'll always attack you eventually.
Yeah,
but
it's like it happens in different places. I mean, what I'm kind of trying to say is that nothing really drastically changes. Like, the story is the most compelling part of the game, I'll agree, and the relationship mechanics and kind of seeing how it'll shake out. But, like, you'll ultimately still get the same type of set pieces. You'll ultimately still fight the same characters. Like, Melvin, I guess, he can die, and
Merwin.
Merwin, I'm thinking Daredevil. Merwin can die
pretty early.
Or he can be a vampire later, or he could fix your radio and then die. But like, really,
I mean, yeah, Joey can. Joey's always a vampire.
I mean, I'm not a vampire. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about Joey House of Ashes, man.
Oh man, okay, man, whatever. But man, it's just like I guess what I'm asking for is like, yeah, I don't know. It's not that the game, I don't know, like, you can miss certain things if you die, but I mean, I want the game to actually have more divergent paths. Like, you're never going to talk to somebody and like have a wildly different experience, with the game. It's not like a Skyrim or, dare I say, a Silk Song, where you can finish the game in a lot of different ways. And man, yeah, when you get to something like Silk Song, yeah, it's like at a certain point it will converge somewhat, only somewhat though. It's like, but there's a lot of different ways to get to Sunday. While in House of Ashes, you will always inevitably get to Sunday, and even if you let everyone die, you're still going to get to the eclipse, and the eclipse will always be the same in the same house, which, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like the whole advertisement for it is like, it's so meh.
Yeah. I mean, that's been a problem since Until Dawn. The most that they've done, I think, to break from that is, I want to say Man of Medan.
Yeah, because
they do have two finales for Man of Medan, where it's either in the you're either playing as Alex going after freaking like what's his face, not Junior, not Danny, Olsen, going after Olsen, who's already had a heart attack. You can do that, and then you have a hallucination, or you can, like, as Conrad, I don't know, and it doesn't have to be Alex or Conrad. I think that's just the characters that you'll be playing as if everyone's alive.
Yeah.
Conrad can have the fight in the freaking, what's it called, the storage, the hangar. I don't know. There's a big door where where the Manchurian Gold is. So you either get the boss fight or like the lackluster hallucination.
Yeah,
it's like
Which
not exactly
is like
an equal. Finale.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I don't want the, like, obviously, like, dying punishes you by you don't get to see more cool stuff, And Eric leaving Nick is something I've never seen. That it seems okay, even though I don't think he would. My Eric wouldn't do that.
I
It's
think
not like
that you're not necessarily misunderstanding the characters, but I think you're not giving them enough credit in how
evil they can be.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, I don't
mean,
know.
They are U.S. military.
No, and he's CIA. He's CIA.
Yeah, I mean, he's. He's devoted his life to finding chemical weapons in the Middle East.
That totally existed.
Yeah,
you know, man. Yeah, but like, it seems like we're really still in story, but like, but like, really, the best relationship. But like,
go back to the character, sure.
Yeah, because really the standout characters are Salim and Jason and their buddy cop duo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, man, I feel like that would just be less fun if you played it antagonistically, and also there's not really much of an incentive, you know, especially if you're a scaredy cat like me who wants to avoid, you know, jump scares and being startled and seeing blood and shit. There's not really much of an incentive to be a dick on purpose. You know, I think it's more interesting. You know, man, I think maybe there should be more opportunities to mess up. There should be collectibles you shouldn't pick up that don't just advance the story but can fuck you over. I mean, that could feel a little cheap, you know, but I don't know. Then that goes into the whole QTE thing, which is like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to say that. The choices and the QTEs, there's also a lot of choices there, like, that aren't explicit choices, but just things that you lose in the story that, like, aren't, necessarily, they aren't, like, conscious choices, but they are consequences for failing QuickTime events that aren't necessarily death.
Yeah, but
like you don't, like, I failed a bunch of QuickTime events as Salim because I know that Salim and Jason are invincible until a certain point. And I'm not
I mean,
sure
but that's like also a flaw too. Like, I don't know. Once you play enough times, like, somebody has to survive, but. I mean, why is there no fail state for everyone? But why is there no fail state early where you just kill everyone early? You know, like, I think it should demand more of you and give you more, you know, options, because at the end of the day, you're going to be railroaded into having two of the, you know, 6 or 7 characters, you know, fucking, you know, alive. And at the end, maybe one of them can die or both of them can die, but that won't happen until the end. And it's like, on replay, it would add a lot of value if anybody could die. I think that's something that the Quarry does a little bit better with the infection mechanic. But yeah.
Yeah, but even then, that's still very specific.
No, I'm starting to get spooked, bro.
Like, yeah, I think... I mean, yeah, that's an issue in all these games. The only really Choices Matter game I've seen that, like, really changes, like, like the way that the story can go is Detroit Become Human, which is a whole other can of worms.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've seen there's like fucking hella endings for that game. It seems absolutely nutters.
I've platinumed the game, and yeah, there's
you fucking platinumed it?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
How long did that take?
It took longer than it needed to. The hardest thing was unlocking all the different magazines, because obviously the articles are going to be different based on the choices you make. So you gotta make every choice,
every single choice,
to get every
like
single
thousands.
Different magazine. I mean, yeah, it's not like thousands. I would say there's, like, I don't know, maybe around, like, I'd say.
Well, there's
10.
thousands of different choices you can make.
Oh yeah,
but only 10 magazines.
Definitely. No. There's, I don't know, something like.
But
yeah,
let's get to what the people are here for. Let's get to what the people are here for, man. FNAF, man. Yeah, we're stringing you guys along a little bit. You know, FNAF, I think, you know, man, obviously, it's a classic for a fucking reason, man. You know, man, it's a great horror game mechanically and mathematically. And really, at this point it's a solved game because the math has been broken. It was made in a pretty simple engine. So, honestly, for my playthrough, man, I was so jump scare averse. I wasn't gonna play it like completely blind, man. I looked up a tutorial, and after night 3, man, fucking Foxy giving me too much trouble. Man, and the Freddy jump scare, I just don't want to see that shit, dude. Fuck. Man, I want to be able to turn to my right without being afraid of a bear. Like a mascot bear. Yeah, it's, as Yahtzee said in his DP, it's a stress management game, and it's pretty easy, honestly. I mean, it can only, it has a lot of smoke and mirrors, but yeah, once you understand it, it's pretty easy. Yeah, I don't know.
I think
you didn't really enjoy your playthrough. You're texting me during it. You were dying a lot. You knew what to do.
I mean, yeah, like my strategy never really changed much. But I think I just must have been getting better about my power usage eventually.
Yeah. That's a big thing.
I was always, like, the main thing I was always just, it was either, but by night 5, it was either one or two things. It would either be A, I run out of power, that was like 80% of the time. And then 20% of the time, Bonnie would like stick his dick through the doorway, and I couldn't close it. It would make a little noise. Because he's freaking... What?
Yeah, the tip of his nose was sticking through.
His nose is not that long, but you know what it is.
It's, man, it's still blocking the door, man. It's got a sensor, man.
So, like, yeah,
for the kids.
You just gotta freaking wait. You just gotta wait for Bonnie to freaking, like... I don't know. I mean, yeah, just Foxy gets you, or you wait it out. But yeah, eventually I was able to get through night 5. I got the trophy, which was like, don't let Freddy get to camera 4A, 4B on night 5.
Oh, I didn't get that. It's better to have him there, but yeah, I think the power mechanic, I think the game is so well designed because it forces you to do almost everything. The cameras become a little irrelevant. But with the advent of camera stalling, the right door strat is kind of outmoded. Camera stalling really makes you look at your cameras, and you're still going to have to look at Foxy. It's just you don't really get to see all the cool poses that Bonnie and Chica are striking, man. They're just staring at you. I mean, fuck, man. And they all look at you, man. Fucking... I gotta look around, bro. That shit's creeping me out. But yeah,
I mean, it's
pretty good. But like, yeah, I kept getting the Freddy screen where he looks at you because I was stalling him on the stage, and he was just staring at me like every third time.
Yeah, I mean, same. Yeah, it's very funny. He's like, "Come on,
dude, you stop, dude." I mean,
really?
I'm not that cute.
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, and then you gotta check Foxy because no matter how much you look at the cameras, which does, stop his movement opportunities. He'll still get moves, like, guaranteed. But, Foxy is, like, kind of the easiest, man. If you just don't look at that hallway, you notice he's gone. If you don't fat finger it, you'll notice he's gone. And you'll have buku time to close the door before he gets to you, as long as you're checking him. And it's like... everybody's interval is on 5 seconds or whatever. Yeah, I'm just repeating Bones 5. Go watch Bones 5 if you want a fucking tutorial. But I mean, I think it works great even
DJ
when
Sturf,
you know.
Go watch
DJ Sturf does not have a fucking tutorial on it. But what I'm saying is, like, even when you know everything, I feel like and you're kind of bad at the game or games like this, I still think it's an effective horror game in that it's stressful. Like I said, man, like, you don't want these guys to fucking get to you. I think, man, I think it's a more compelling... I think it's a more compelling, game design, even in early nights, like, it just gives you more to do than, like, the downtime in House of Ashes, Like, I'm not a big collectibles guy, but in FNAF, like, you won't even see every collectible because, one, it's like a random chance, and two, I mean, you can read them, but like, two, man, you're focused on other stuff, man, especially if you don't know what's going on. Everything just worked so well, man. He picked the perfect sound effects, man. He mixed it beautifully. Man, he stretched those P&Gs to perfection, man. Really, really is kind of a masterpiece. A masterpiece. Yeah, a masterpiece you might not like playing, but I don't think anybody can say that FNAF doesn't set out to do what it wanted to.
Sure, yeah. I just like I don't know. I just felt nothing really motivating me to see what was next. Like I didn't play Night 6. I uninstalled.
I played Night
soon,
6 and like in common if you'd like to see Night 7. But yeah, I don't
yeah.
know. I really enjoyed Night 6 most of all because it's like, man, you really do not get a fucking second, dude. You really have to be on your P's and Q's. I play a lot of hard games, you know. Even like Endgame Silksong, man. You can fucking flub it or get yourself setups where you don't really have to do anything for a while. You can just play evasively and like, you know, avoid or whatever. Which that's just a testament to how well that game is designed. You know, it gives you a lot of options on how aggressive to be. But you know, man, in FNAF, man, it gets to a point where it's just pedal to the metal, which I think is why people, you know, keep making harder and harder modes of these games. Like, you know, 420 wasn't enough, man, so you made fucking 1020, and then Aggressive Nightmare, which is RNG bullshit, I hear, and then. You know, man, just leading up to Ultimate Custom Night, which is just every fucking animatronic he's ever fucking had a wet dream about. Man,
I mean,
it's
almost.
not cool, man. Almost, man. I mean,
I guess
probably
only the
missing
ones
somebody.
he's had a wet dream about. Only the ones.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
ones that are outliers, he has not. Had a
Yeah.
wet dream about.
I mean, I prefer it. It's also both of these games are pretty brief, especially if you only do one playthrough, or if you're competent in FNAF. But you know, man, incompetence in incompetence in FNAF will make it longer. But my issue with House of Ashes is that incompetence doesn't really make it shorter. I guess, yeah, you will miss scenes. I mean, I don't know how much shorter you can get it on a kill everyone run versus a save everyone run.
Imagine like all the times that characters are talking.
They just cut. They just cut. And you can tell when sometimes.
Yeah.
I think in overall polish, FNAF also has to take it, even though it has an easier job, you know.
Like, say what you will about, like, Eric getting killed off in, like, Eric being able to die in Act 1, but, like, he does get a lot of interesting stuff to do in Act 2 and 3, I think. Like, maybe less than Salim and Jason, sure.
No. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. He gets less.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying he gets, yeah.
Yeah, less than Salim and Jason, but like, he's not like a forgotten character. Like some characters who can die early get sort of swept aside.
Yeah, yeah. It's just kind of annoying, man. It's like you know,
they become fodder.
It really shouldn't. People are the scariest thing. You know, I'm outside in the dark right now, man. I'm staying with family, man. I'm fucking trying to look around, man.
Yeah, you're in the Resident Evil 7 house.
yeah. Fuck. But yeah, you know, yeah. I think, you know, man, getting shafted would suck, and the way they handle it with Eric is probably how they should handle it with every character. You know, imagine, you know, man, all right, God forbid, but imagine if Ashley Tisdale died, you know, midway through this game, man, or like halfway through, like if there was like a QTE while you're falling and she just dies or something like that, instead of her being guaranteed survival, and she can die shortly after. Can she?
No,
can she even die in the pool of blood? Well,
no.
Yeah, man. Like, what the hell?
There's a quick time event and Clarice saves you. Yeah, there's the soonest Ashley can die is by suicide. She can
What?
white phosphorus herself in Act 3, or she can tell Jason to shoot her in Act 3, or she can escape and turn into a vampire in Act 3, or she can get cured in Act 3, or she doesn't get infected at all in Act 3, which I didn't even know could happen.
I think is cool. Yeah, we skipped that in our most recent playthrough. I thought that arc was like, that was my favorite arc.
Yeah, and like you miss out on like the whole space hallucination too.
Yeah, which is like, yeah, like you get most of what the game wants to tell you about these ancient beings, in your playthroughs if you just keep everybody alive. I mean, if you just really suck at House of Ashes, yeah, you'll be like, these guys got fucking statues, man. What the fuck? The guy just fucking dusted on me. What the fuck?
Salim will have a lot of theories, and a lot of the stuff you find just elaborates on Salim's theories.
So Salim is just right, man. He's a psychic.
I mean, he's very open-minded, and he's very, like, I don't know, he's very studious. Like, it's clear that, like, okay, so basically, I
went
guess
to college.
The big thing about the vampires, right, is that, I don't know. Should I even spoil
You're saying it like it's a government secret in real life. Can I say this, guys?
Yeah, okay.
Guys,
right.
listen.
So,
they're aliens. They're fucking aliens.
So the bat creatures are aliens. But inside of those bat creature aliens are smaller aliens that go into their throat and poke out fangs from their teeth.
Yeah.
So that they could
go into their throat. Wait, pause.
Yeah, no, literally, like
come in their throat.
Like, no, they literally like go inside the throat. Like they like the way that you can cure Ashley of
you gotta
of
like
the parasite
you have to do something with the throat, like a UV light to the throat. And
UV light to the throat, and she throws up the dust. I don't know. Yeah,
throws up a wicked Crip set, and the blood flies out of her.
Like the bat creatures, aliens were actually very peaceful. They were like they were refugees fleeing, and these parasites just leached onto them and sort of drove them into a vampire civil war.
Yeah,
and then eventually,
R.I.P. Smiling Friends.
Eventually, they got to Earth, started infecting some humans. I mean, most of the human vampires,
they're pretty wimpy, honestly, compared to the aliens.
I mean, yeah, all you need is a stake for both of them. But yeah,
you can stake an alien. But what I'm saying is, like, the human vampires, you can like fight off pretty easily. Like, yeah. I'm thinking like I don't want to call him Melvin again. Merwin. Yeah, the Asian dude. I think you're talking
about Joey. I mean, I don't think Merwin comes back as a zombie. Who the fuck
is Joey?
Joey is he has
Is
glasses.
He the radio guy?
Merwin's the radio guy. But Joey's the guy who dies. And he has a cross, and Jason's like, no, Joey, he was too young.
Doesn't he? I don't know. On our second
and then he attacks you as a vampire.
Huh. Yeah.
And I don't think there's a model for
the stupidest option versus the ancient vampire both times.
I know.
Because both times I misunderstood. I thought he was gonna like stake him, but no, he just holds up the fucking not even real gold cross. I'm betting it's not platinum or anything. It's probably from the fucking mall.
Do you think the material matters?
It's only magic if you truly believe, and he's an adulterer, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely why it didn't work, and it's not because it's a science vampire. It's because he's an adulterer.
It's because he sinned. Yeah, man, the Messiah is definitely not known for forgiving sinners.
Speaking of Resident Evil 7, these games, I mean, probably not FNAF. I think FNAF's gameplay, I mean, it is perfect for what it is. I don't think, I mean, like, of course it is. It's revolutionary. It defined a genre.
It made a genre. It made several careers.
House of Ashes and basically all these games, starting from Until Dawn, I wonder, like, how much would it take? Because these games use a lot of similar things that, like, survival horrors use. No. I'm talking about survival horror.
Yeah, okay.
Speaking of Resident Evil 7, just like the returning to, at least, with the Resident Evil games that I've played, like returning to repeated locations, backtracking, like stuff like that. Like, I don't know, throw in some locked doors and some keys and like some guns that like shoot open rocks. I don't know. Like
I don't know.
Add ammo. Boxes.
Add ammo. Add like smaller vampires. Like the human vampires should be everywhere, and you should be shooting them the whole time. This is one thing I was complaining about during our playthrough the second time.
The shepherds are kidnapping like hikers and stuff. Like they are constantly giving like new humans to the vampires. There should be more, but they're just used for food, I guess.
I mean, yeah, and it's like they had to get that pool of blood somewhere. But I mean, man, it's like it's so disappointing. Like I kept saying I wanted it to be more like COD 4, and you didn't know what I meant, but you just said what I meant.
No, man. What I was saying was that they are going to add more third-person shooter elements, and I know that COD is a first-person shooter. I'm just saying that they're adding shooter elements, okay? Like
I mean, I saw the trailer for Directive 8020. I'm not excited to play.
I've been avoiding
it. It seems scary. It seems scary.
Really? It's set. You want to hear something? These games are all set in the same universe, the Dark Pictures anthology.
Man, I'm in a fucking dark room right now, man. I'm fucking terrified, like, dude.
This game is set in the future, but it's set in the universe that the House of Ashes vampires, the galaxy, that the House of Ashes vampires came from.
It's probably the same guys. I don't know, or at least whoever bullied them out of the galaxy, whoever bullied them out of their solar system. The bigger boys, man. Like they had to have like a predator species, attacking them, right?
Yeah, that makes sense, I think. That makes a lot of sense. I assume the predator species was like the parasite.
Well, why would they be fleeing from a parasite? Did you find a cure? Like they took it with them. What fucking asshole?
I don't think they meant to.
I mean, I don't know, man.
But maybe you're right.
Use quarantine? Maybe I think it's probably unrelated.
The shape-shifting aliens from 8020 were what the vampires were fleeing from. And the parasites hitched a ride along the way.
Yeah. I mean, I think that makes a little bit more sense type thing, type beat. But it's just, man. Let me see if I can get to the notes, man. Where the fuck is my mouse?
Yeah, I think, a lot, using these, central locations, like the Until Dawn Lodge, like the throne room in House of Ashes, returning, as... I see those areas and I'm like, why can't this be like the Resident Evil mansion hallway? Why can't this? I mean, I know it's because it's a lot more work, but I think that would be such a great game to integrate an actual game with these choices.
Yeah,
I think you could forgive a lot of the choices not really mattering.
If there was more to do, because it's there's so much of a focus on just getting to the next story moment, and then you get to do a few quick time events, and if you fail, maybe you'll lose a character, maybe somebody will just get tiffed at you.
Maybe you'll see a funny
they'll trip or something.
Yeah,
man, I think
make a funny face.
Nah, I just felt a shake. I'm getting killed by a vampire.
I don't
pass a few. A what? A sinkhole. No.
No, it's opening up, man. You're about to fall into the House of Ashes.
I think that was the hammock. But man. I'm in the woods.
Bro was the truck that landed on that landed on the vampire.
Yeah, we're definitely doing the quarry next time. Dude, I cannot. I'm gonna have a fucking tweak out.
Man, if we're all werewolves, none of us are.
What's a couple werewolves among friends, okay?
Yeah, man, are you really gonna kill me? I'm you.
Dude, man, I think, I don't want to get into the ranking until we play, or at least we review all of them. I've only yet to play, Little Hope.
And Until Dawn.
Yeah.
And Casting of Frank Stone, which we're gonna skip.
What?
I don't want to do Casting of Frank Stone. I've never played it.
Sounds more interesting than fucking Little Hope. Fuck.
I'm telling you, it's somehow worse.
Fucking Adam Warlock? Man, is it bad enough for me to look up spoilers?
I like Little Hope's story. I hate it. Casting of Frank
Stone
is bad enough for you to look up spoilers.
I mean, is it a part of... It's not DPA, though.
No, it's not. It's Dead by Daylight universe.
Oh, that sounds
Dead by
cool.
Daylight. Yeah, no, it is a great concept. Dead by Daylight fans really love the Easter eggs and secrets. It's a shame about like the plot.
The entity sounds like a cool bad guy.
He is like a cool bad guy. It's just, I don't know. There's just so much wrong with it. I mean, I think there's tons of, I don't know. I've watched. There's like one funny death. I don't know. There's one character who can die in a lot of funny ways, but they're not even playable. So who cares?
Yeah, you have as a final note here, meta-analysis ruins some of the fear. Do you mean like for both games? Because I would kind of agree. I would agree, yeah, like going in blind for both makes it scarier, but I think I just didn't want... I knew I was going to be scared by FNAF. I knew I was going to be. I wanted to be less scared. And, you know, man,
I wanted it to be done quick.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
me too. I wanted to do it in a day, and I did.
Of it already.
Yeah, you played till like night 4. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I just lost recording. I lost the call in my car.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I'm wondering. You know, I mean, could you set a FNAF game inside a vehicle? I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure there is.
Well,
one.
I mean, have you seen?
You definitely.
Well, I mean, have you seen Secret of the Mimic?
I've watched Let's Plays of Secret of the Mimic. I mean, there are cutscenes in the car.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, I'm saying it's definitely possible, but yeah,
okay, it's very possible because you're sitting down and there's windows.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, I would agree to an extent. I think maybe I'm a special case because I'm the type of motherfucker to look up the jump scare list, bro. Where's the jump scare list at? I'm hiding in the comments.
No
yeah,
way.
Man. Let alone for a
crazy.
game like take that for FNAF. Let alone for a game like Alien Isolation. Holy shit! I don't think I ever want to play that. You know, at least with the Dark Pictures games. You know, man, fun. Man, yeah, man. At least with the Dark Pictures games, you know, it's cool. You get to have a friend with you, you know. I would never play these games if I had to be alone. And first off, I hate characters dying and having unsatisfying arcs. You know, second, I don't know, man. I just, yeah. Second, I don't want to see that shit, man. I don't want to see, you know, my character's head get ripped off, man.
Aw, man. Why not?
Score of my comfort character. Speaking of comfort characters, talking favorite characters. We'll start with FNAF. My favorite. We said as much in the Let's Play. I don't know if it'll make the cut, but my favorite character is Bonnie. Long time favorite. I just really like their design. They're obviously in the cute one, cool one, funny one. I think okay. So, Bonnie has to... Is Bonnie or Foxy the cool one?
Foxy's the cool one.
You know, in their boy band dynamic, right?
Well,
yeah, Chica. What Chica's the cute one. All right, so there's the
Chica's
cute one, the leader. Listen. Cute. There's cute one, leader, the cool one, and the funny one.
All right, Chica's the funny one, Freddy's the leader, Bonnie's the cute one, Foxy's the cool one.
I agree with that. So... But the electric guitar is also the coolest instrument, so I almost called... But I like your analysis there. You know, man, yeah, you got the cool instrument, man. The jump scare looks really neat.
I mean, that's mostly based on fan stuff. But also, I don't know, I mean...
What do you mean? What fan stuff? Well, I didn't say anything about fan stuff.
No, I'm thinking about fan interpretations, but now that I think about it...
Fuck like, fan fiction. Don't talk to me about
fan. I said fan interpretations. But no, I think never mind. I think I was
talking
Cawthon
gameplay.
Does give them enough character in. Well,
I mean, I was gonna say
like, personalities. Like, do these Xanotracks even have that much personality? But I think
they do.
They do. I'm saying, yeah.
Especially when you take in the movies. I mean, but yeah, I mean,
I don't.
It's just that Bonnie's jump scare is the coolest. Foxy was my favorite until I saw his jump scare, and then it was just never scary again. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
Freddy's jump scare is probably the overall most startling because you can never anticipate it, and you just fuck up, and he kills you so quickly. Like, he's very unlikely to fail a movement opportunity at your door, and you can't. Like, he doesn't do the whole clicking thing. It's just like you go to, check the light or close the door, and he fucking gets you.
I think Freddy does do the clicking thing.
No, you would
Is
be
that
getting
Chica?
Chica. You would be getting Chica and Freddy at the
Okay,
same
so
time.
Bonnie and Chica do the clicking thing.
Yeah. And, Chica's jump scares just like Bonnie's, but they just look so doofy. Not to cut the wind out of your sails. Who's your favorite animatronic? Is it Chica?
I'm a Bonnie, bro. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know, but I like them all. I mean, I one thing about me is I like color coded characters.
Yeah, me too.
That's
They're
one-
like the
that's one
Power
thing
Rangers of indie horror. They revived a whole genre.
Yeah, man, the token.
Except, yeah, but I don't know if Moomin Rider was going strong when Power Rangers was. I wasn't watching Moomin Rider as a kid. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to.
But yeah. House of Ashes though. Yeah, I really liked pretty much everybody because I played them to be likable. I think that is a strength of the writing.
You played Jason to be a little racist, and Eric to be a little of an asshole. Okay. But we all did, man. It's fun to be a little bit of an asshole. Come on.
It is, and also it's more realistic that way. I mean, he's not even that much of an asshole, man.
No, I mean once stuff gets serious, you make them lock in. But I think that's I think that's because of the fear of God gets put in you.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't enjoy seeing characters die, especially after we've bonded. But I got to give the nod to Ashley Tisdale. She does have the best performance. Question mark? I don't know. Maybe Eric could be in for that. The guy who plays Nick plays like a guy in all of these games. I think most of them do. I put that in the Silk Song video. Most of them do.
You can't. There's different voice actors. Everyone has different voice actors. They recycle the face models.
I mean, I really don't notice that much of a difference. I mean, yeah, maybe if I had them side by side, and when I'm thinking about it in my head, Nick definitely. Okay, wait, no, I'm saying,
yeah, you remember his character, The Devil in Me? He's like, hello.
Please, you could just be doing a voice. But I will say, Nick does sound way younger and more immature than what's this? Brad. Right?
Oh, Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brad and Alex.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The guy who does the faces, he's got a nice enough face. I don't know. The guy who plays the devil plays like a bunch of smaller characters. Like, they just reused everybody, man. It was fucked. Yeah, I don't know, but
I mean, that's
it's hard. It's hard to pick one. I mean, Nick's the black guy, man. You gotta give credit where credit's due, man.
Hey, man, I'm with Salim,
Salim is goated, but I mean, I don't know. He's too much of a goody two-shoes, man. You can't even play Salim as a dick without getting shot.
No, you can. You can play Salim as a dick. I chose not to because you were. It's hard to be mean to someone. I guess
coming from Salim, right?
Like, it's hard for me to see Salim be mean. It's easy for me to see the other characters be mean. But
I mean, I guess, but I've
never really done a mean
You don't really
Salim.
notice. I mean, wait. You haven't really known that many people in the service, though, right? Like, honestly, the movie Warfare, I would recommend super highly. I think I mentioned this at some point of the Let's Play again. I don't know if it'll make the cut, but I don't know. The movie Warfare is propaganda.
They're
evil.
Inherently terrible
but
people. I'm saying that because they're terrible people, they're in the military. No.
No. I mean, I don't think it's either of those things. To be honest,
I
have a lot more respect for the military than I do of cops, really.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, when we're talking now, especially now on this day, we just did a bunch of airstrikes on Iran and killed thousands of people indiscriminately to get a couple guys. Yeah, don't do that. But most people in the military are just grunts trying to follow strict procedure, man. And if somebody next to them is being a psycho, you're gonna have to report that. That shit doesn't fly.
But that's
You
the
know,
thing that
man.
Star Wars teaches you is that you're all clones, man. You're shooting your brothers. You're all clones.
No, you don't shoot them. You court-martial them.
Just like the clones do.
No, man. I'm saying that that we're all brothers. All nations are brothers.
Okay. Bleeding heart. I think everybody can say that, troops,
Oh,
maybe they just
Salim
have
and
better
Jason.
propaganda than cops, because even though every fucking piece of media needs to have a cop or an FBI agent in it, a lot of the time they're like slimy or cowardly or, sometimes, and the best ones, they get to show you the dark side of it. And, you get to be like, yeah, man, all those bad apples, dude, fucking. And whether or not you're on the left or the right, you can think to yourself, and that's how most of them are. If you're talking about, the bad apples or the good apples,
It's just the Democrat cops that are like that.
Yeah, Democrat tops taking off the top. But I think everybody would have like a similar. Hold on, I'm talking to. Everybody would have like a similar, read on the military. But yeah, we can do quick rankings. We can do quick rankings here. I struggle not putting FNAF 1 in Mega Peak, man. I don't know, man. How do you not?
But what about Scott Cawthon's political donations?
I mean, I think his explanation was pretty strong.
No way.
He donated to both people on the left and right.
No way. Did he donate to man, the fucking union man?
No. Fuck the unions, man.
Did he donate? No, I still can't think of what I'm trying to say. Never mind. The Meta Liberation Army?
Yeah, man, those guys are, controversial, to say the least. But, man, I don't know. Do you have an argument outside of his political takes?
I mean, it's not like... I mean, I could have definitely been having more fun. I mean, I think it's a game that sets out to do one thing, and it does that thing very well, and I can't fault it for that. And, I mean, anything else that I could want from it...
What do you even want from it? Like, what more can it possibly do for you?
Exactly. Like, I don't know.
Like a free roam would be okay. I guess.
Like
I mean, that would be like an instant death.
Needed, though.
And I mean, the feeling of being trapped is definitely because it's like even if you got up and ran, by the time you get to night 4, man, you're just running into the arms of death anyway.
I mean, the sitting down in one spot is what made it unique. It's what made it like stand out from all the other I don't know. Gmod
I mean,
horror
if they
that's not.
if they
that's okay.
soft locked standing up, like if it was I think the only thing that could have made it better is if they made it very hard to escape, but you still could. That would be the only thing that I would really want from it.
Yeah,
but,
like if like the door is unlocked if you run out of power, or wait,
not even that.
The
If
doors
you could
unlock
have
at
like
6 a.m. and if you run out of power, you can be hiding until 6 a.m. while they hunt you.
I mean, no. I mean, I wouldn't even say that it would have to be until 6 a.m.
Where's the FNAF Until Dawn game?
I don't want one. I want another Secret of the Mimic type thing. But
Really?
Man,
okay.
Yeah, that seems cool. But I don't know. Yeah, I think it needs to be more something like open, like you could do it any time, like I don't know, but like if you just did it at the beginning of the night, like maybe it needs conditions though.
Like yeah, it's such a hard game to change because the goal is so specific. I mean, okay, I guess for one thing that future FNAF games do. I mean, yeah, I guess like man, put this game's night in like Pizzeria Simulator. Oh man, that's a good game, man. That would be a good game.
Man, because Pizza Simulator has
mechanics.
He has the days, man. It has the days.
It has the.
But it has the salvage. But yeah. But yeah, I think
It has the breaks, and also like not necessarily waiting for 6 a.m., but doing tasks that take a long time. I think is also something nice that FNAF 6 did. But I don't know. Like I think Mega Peak is fine for FNAF 1. It's a classic. I mean, or wherever you were gonna put it, I think is fine.
Yeah, I put it Mega. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to find like a real flaw. It is a little short. Not that I want it to be longer. I mean, the fact that you don't want to play it unless you're like a glutton for punishment is reason enough to put it in Simple Peak, I think.
I disagree. I don't think. I mean, I guess that's my issue with it is the lack of replayability, right?
Yeah.
Because once you've seen it all, and there isn't really like, and especially coming in from someone who's like, I don't know,
Watch
spent like
every video
decades.
It's been 1 decade.
Yeah, like theorizing about. Well, I mean, okay, I probably wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't doing.
You
much
spent
theorizing.
decades. You were doing the fucking Doctor Strange.
Yeah, man.
Looking through, yeah,
I
man.
was
You've
looking at
spent
all
decades.
the timelines, and all I came up with was the name Ralph, and I was like, "This is meaningless."
Yeah. Who the fuck is that? Yeah. But yeah, simple for that one. Where would you put House of Ashes?
I don't know. It's good for a Supermassive Games game, and the Supermassive games are they good for Choices Matter games?
I haven't played a Telltale game, but from what I understand about Telltale Batman and The Wolf Among Us, I tried to avoid full spoilers for those, but from what I understand, they can end pretty differently, and give you different set pieces. I mean, if we're judging...
Batman does have a... I mean, it does... There are some changes... And I mean, it's still mostly the same. It's like a couple scenes and like character models will be different. But like, for example, I don't know if this is a spoiler. I mean, you're familiar with all these characters. Harvey Dent.
Yeah, I know. All right, yeah. Don't tell me any more than I already know. I would want to avoid spoilers. Man, I want to play Telltale Batman, man. Game Exchange 2028.
Can I tell you something that can't happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Harvey Dent will always become Two-Face, even if his face doesn't get scarred, he will still become Two-Face.
That's bullshit, man. Why'd you say that? Why'd you spoil it? Man,
what do you mean?
Pick
it's Harvey Dent. I told you that. All I told you was don't try to save him because you can't.
All right. Just give me a rating, man. You're just spoiling fucking games. We didn't even give a... Yeah, man.
Man, I was just giving an example for how things can't change.
Right. Okay.
There's some canon events.
Just rate off your enjoyment.
My enjoyment, geez. I mean, I don't know. I guess like... I want to say like...
Climb?
I'm thinking numbers. Sorry.
Oh.
I guess, I mean, yeah, if we're thinking, I mean, I don't know, what's below Simple Peak?
I'm pretty sure it's the Climb.
I would put it in Simple Peak, but that's just me.
All right.
That's it. I mean, that's like
the
emotionally,
other games...
as like a critic, I don't know. You could probably put it maybe in the Climb. But I'm not like a very critical person. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. I don't watch Rat Tat. Man, Rat Tat got good video essays on these games.
That minigun scene is pretty good. Pretty damn good. And even though we kind of spoiled both of these games, I really would recommend you play them, man, especially if you've got a friend. Help you through it. There's a movie night mode where you play it couch co-op.
Up to 5 players.
Yeah, I don't play it with 5 people. That sounds annoying, and you won't finish. But
no, man, you can do it in
sounds
one
annoying.
Night. I mean, especially if
5
some
people.
Of them, especially if some of them are like bad at video games, they'll fail the quick time events. You'll get through that quick.
Yeah, maybe, man. You would have to start at 6, and you'll end it at like 1.
Yeah, man. My first Man Medan playthrough, finished playthrough was I think 4 or 5 people.
Shame.
Oh, it was fun, man. I was the only one who didn't get anyone killed.
2 more, and we add it to the compilation. But yeah, I mean, just thinking about the other games that have to go on here, we haven't done the full, tier list. So I guess we'll do that next week. But, I'm fucking having a Jay Boolin moment here, fucking heart stopping. Anyway, yeah, all right. So climb, I guess, or would you die on the hill of Simple Peak? I mean, we can put it in Simple Peak until it gets compared to other things.
I wouldn't. I don't know if I would die on the hill of Simple Peak, but I don't think that any of the other Dark Pictures games, I don't think that any of them are in the climb. I think that they're probably peak mid or whatever the fuck.
I mean,
not to spoil things. I mean, we'll revisit them. I think leave it.
This and Devil in Me aren't like a tier. I don't think this is a tier better than Devil in Me.
I think the Devil in Me has a lot of graphical bugs that I don't know.
I didn't see any.
Some of the weird graphical things in all of these games, really. Like, Ashley Tisdale has some weird faces in this game because I'm pretty sure they just slapped her face on a different... Well, it's possible.
On a different actress.
It's possible they got Ashley in the studio. But yeah. It might just
She's
be
like,
her
how do I
voice
fucking
and her
mocap?
face. Not...
Yeah.
I'm like...
Not lining up.
I
don't know, man.
I don't know.
I didn't
did
notice
more
any of
research
that.
than we did, and they have an answer.
I mean, we just played the fucking game. We beat the game. What else do you want from a fucking review, man?
I
Some reviewers don't even beat these games. Man, fuck.
Yeah,
Most people who like FNAF haven't even beaten FNAF, man. Leave a like if you haven't beaten FNAF, and leave a comment if you enjoyed this video. And yeah, man, I think we're out of time.
If you didn't enjoy it, cry about it.
Yeah. Signing off, loser. If you didn't, but if you liked it, yeah, you're a winner.